If your favorite artist or somebody affiliated with one of your favorite artists put out a single song and said, it's $200, one song, would you think it was worth it? We're going to talk about that today on Podcast Rock. Oh, man, look up there. It's sunny. Podcast Rock City live.
Hi, everyone. You're watching Podcast Rock City, the #1 Kiss podcast in the universe.
Peter said it. Peter said it.
He did. True. What's up, everybody? Joe here from Podcast Rock City. And with me this week, back from his hiatus at the North Pole, Sonny Hollywood Booty.
What's up, people? I'm back. I've been getting notes about, well, you didn't leave Growing Up Rock. How come you're doing that every week? Just to let everybody know, that's pre-recorded. We have our stuff recorded through February for that show.
Oh.
So that way I can take hiatus when I need to.
People were worried about it. All right, right down there is actor, writer,
dumbass, pain in the ass,
drummer,
barely,
the man, the myth, the legend, Joey Casada.
Welcome, everybody. Obviously, Peter Criss has just spoken, and you know his words are law. We are the #1 Kiss podcast in the universe. And now, I do have to say, cover your ears, Sonny. Earmuffs. Put them up. We're back at full strength.
Back at full strength. Killing me. And right down there is the lovely and talented herself, Goddess of Thunder, Lee. Hi, Lee.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back, Sonny. And Joey, your vacation is over from Sonny. So,
yeah, so nice.
Last week, there was only one thing that was said that was absolutely wrong with Peter joining us. One thing was said that was absolutely wrong, 100%. And that is that tiramisu is the best dessert, not fucking cannolis.
Oh boy, here we go.
Is this an idiot?
When a fat guy tells you it's the best dessert, just believe the fat guy.
Oh Lord. I mean, how can you speak? I had nice, beautiful, fresh cannoli. I did have a lot of other wonderful pastries, by the way. We didn't just have cannoli. I only posted the pictures of the cannoli because they look so good. But we had some wonderful, I think they were lobster claws, and we had a bunch of wonderful, beautiful stuff.
Tiramisu.
Oh, this is an idiot. I mean, this is fast food guy. He doesn't know real food.
We'll ask Peter about this.
Yeah, for those of you guys out there that sent me messages saying you missed this bickering, do you still miss it?
There you go.
Okay, so obviously you guys all know that we interviewed Peter Criss last week. Actually, yeah, it was pretty much this week.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I have a little bit of a cold. I'm trying to get through this. I didn't want to not be here. It was a lot of fun. Our show where we did the interview on YouTube is in the description. So when we're done here, if you're not coming to join us at the after school program, click that and watch that. It'll be, especially if you haven't seen it. It was a lot of fun. Lee, you had a blast, right?
Oh, yeah.
Joey had Peter Criss at his house
At his
for
house.
5 hours.
He was sitting right where I am right now
Peter
playing my
Criss
drums.
played his drums.
You know, so obviously it was such a great interview, wonderful time having Peter and his wife over. And I think from what I've read, the comments and the reviews, everything between our interview and the wonderful, powerful, and attractive Julian Gill from FAQs, their interview, so much positivity coming from not only the record, everyone's loving the record, but the interviews, overwhelming positivity. Like, Peter's a natural. He's got to do this more. And Peter even said it himself. He had such a great time that he wants to do more of this stuff. But what I wanted to go, the funniest thing that I've been seeing on the internet, and this is everywhere now, and I didn't even realize it when I posted it. So when I posted the pictures of Peter at my house, just me and my family and my daughter and him eating the cannoli, I posted a picture of him playing those drums right over there. And people are losing their minds. My favorite comments are, "That's AI. Peter Criss has never played double bass. This is stupid AI. Take this down. How could you post it?"
Wow.
I mean, it's unbelievable what some of the people are saying. I have video of him literally playing the 100,000 Years drum solo, pieces of it anyway, on that kit. I don't know if I'm ever allowed to post it, but I'm going to talk to Peter, see if he wants me to post it. It sounded great. He's doing the cowbell triplets. It's incredible. So if you think it's AI, hopefully one day you'll be able to see the video.
And I'll go ahead and let you know that we've all seen it. So it's real. Anyway.
That was a cool video.
He's
That was cool
still
video.
playing the 100,000 Years. It was so cool.
So, like I said, please take your time after we get done. Either you can come and hang out with us at the after school program. If you want to know how to do that, hit the join button. It costs 99 cents. We're going to talk more stuff after this, and you can do that with us. Otherwise, watch that video, and we have a lot to talk about today. So let's go ahead and get to the news.
Podcast Rock City News.
So the news, basically, Vinnie Vincent has a new record coming out.
Oh boy.
Apparently, he says. And I don't know how many songs are on it. I haven't gotten that deep into that. And depending on who you believe, each song release, you'll get, I guess, a CD. And I'm seeing prices between $200 and $250. Have you guys seen any exact thing?
200
I saw 225
for one song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we say it's 200? But he's also saying, if I remember correctly, that if he does not sell 1,000 copies of it,
He will not,
he will not be shipping, and
shipping.
he will give a refund. Now, Sonny, let's just say there's 10 songs on this CD that will eventually come out. People are spending $200. I know you have your Kohl's math going in your head. Ready for this? People are going to spend $200 on each for 10 songs. And then but he has to sell 1,000 of each. What's he looking to make on something like that? What do the figures look like there?
I mean, $2,000, and you got to sell 1,000 of each. That's $2 million.
So
6 zeros behind it too.
Guys, I mean,
Okay, wait.
listen, I guess in the grand scheme of things, back in the record company days, obviously artists were making a lot more than that. So what do you guys think of this?
It's less than that, though, isn't it? So
No,
200 times 1,000 is 200,000.
Yes, but
but that's just a single. There's 10 songs. So
okay, so it would be, yes, 2 million. Okay, my bad. I'll shut up now.
Woo.
All right. So, all right, let's talk about that first, because we got other shit to talk about with this guy.
I'll tell you, it's thought through. Okay, so I'm not saying it's good. I'm just telling you it's thought through. he is right to do if he's going to charge a ridiculous amount of money. And he's saying he's not going to ship them until he sells 1,000. Then what he's trying to do is he's trying to make sure it does not hit the market at all by one single person. There is zero piracy until he makes his 200 grand.
Yeah.
That's basically what he's preventing, right? Because I'll tell you, Vinny, send me one. I'll be the asshole that's going to be selling it for 5 cents and giving it to whoever the hell wants it. Because I'm the asshole on the other side. Good luck catching it. All right. So he's doing that the right way. Now, what he's doing is goddamn ridiculous. But somebody has helped him think it all the way through to where it cannot be pirated unless it comes from somebody that's very, very, very close to him.
Right. Okay. Now there's a comment. Hey, Pedro, go back to that last comment. It says Vinny can ask anything he wants to charge. Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. Raise your hand if you have a problem with the $200. I don't.
You just don't buy it if you don't want it.
Yeah. If you don't want it, okay. So here's my thing. Nobody on this show has a problem with it coming out at $200. I even understand why, or his thought process. Mm-hmm. His thought process is, I release it for $10, somebody buys it, and next thing you know, nobody's buying it because it's on the web for free. Okay? We know from asking that Peter's record came out and they had to pull it off YouTube a couple of times, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we get that. We get that. How fucking ever.
Whoa.
There
is no that F-bomb. Wait a minute. Hold up.
Late night X-rated Joe is about to pop out at 7:15. Everyone, get ready.
There is an article that came out.
Yes.
So basically, let me see if I just want to make sure that I do it right here. Here's an article. Vinnie Vincent responds to critics of his steep music prices. Grow the fuck up, he said.
You want me to read it, Joe?
Yeah. Do you have it on your phone that you can read it?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I want you to do is read it from the very top, because I sound like shit today. So read it from there all the way till
you tell me to stop. Okay.
Okay, that'll be fine.
Vinnie Vincent had some harsh words for the fucking babies who criticized the steep price of his upcoming new music. The former Kiss guitarist announced his plan to release Ride the Serpent, the lead single off his long gestating solo album, Judgment Day Guitarmageddon. Each song off the album will be available exclusively as a limited CD single. Each CD is priced at $200 and will only ship if all 1,000 units are sold. Vincent claimed this release structure was designed to prevent premature pirating. Unsurprisingly, not everybody was thrilled with the daunting price tag of each single, but Vincent remained steadfast in his decision. One fan raised issue with the price of Ride the Serpent on Facebook. Quote, I fear, though, that this price will deter people from truly enjoying your beautiful art in this horrendous economy, especially if it will be this way for each single, they wrote. And then the guy went on, I was hoping your new music would be released as a whole for fair industry standard. While I don't assume to know your personal life and your needs, these prices would alleviate any burdens life may have thrown at you. It's a bit much for us devoted fans who are struggling to justify our electric bills and utilities, needing to feel normal and still have money and put gas in the car, blah, blah, blah. So how did Vinny respond? Vincent stuck to his guns in the face of criticism, writing a lengthy rebuttal, serving as both a directed reply and also general in nature. Quote, first of all, consider the analogy to caviar or fine art, he said. Not everyone can afford it. That's simple. Second, I resent your personal life needs. Prices alleviate my burdens. Insult. Who the fuck are you to assume such a theory because you can't afford or don't want to pay or don't agree with my price? Oh, but you expect a fair market of $18.99. Vincent then lamented the changing times and increasingly difficult modern landscape for independent musicians. Fair market price? LOL. That was yesteryear. Welcome to the new agenda, he said. Artists can and will set their own standards and rules for the purchase price of their art when they've had their fill of being ripped off. That's if there are any or many artists of value left, aside from the standard list. If you don't agree with the price, don't buy it. It's that easy. Let's see what else. Vincent said independent artists now have to navigate a Mad Max wasteland of survival and are the directed victims of massive ripoffs, reduced to beg and pander for likes and subscribe from self-entitled brats who want their work for free or for next to nothing. Yet these are the same whiners who have no problem paying someone $500 for a brick from a house he demolished or $1,000 for a sweaty pair of used socks. But you bitches cry and whine like fucking babies when Vivi sells something at a price you don't like. Grow the fuck up. My price protects me from people like you who will buy cheap from the theft of bootleggers.
Okay, that's good.
That's enough.
I mean, just to start off, there's been more F-bombs on this show than all of the last 7 years of PRC, I think.
Why's it got to be such insulting to the fans, though? We just won't buy it if we don't like it. Why has it got to be like that?
Well, here's my biggest issue. So I really, honestly, I don't have any issue with him selling the song for what he wants.
Except for his art.
For him to hold the 1,000 back. I actually think it is a good model, like Sonny kind of broke down. And I think artists should charge what they want for their art, like he said. I agree with that. And I even agree with something else he wrote, and maybe it's in later in the article, where maybe it's time for all the big artists, you know, the Taylor Swifts and the Bruno Marses to, you know, kind of strike back against all of these streaming services and say, hey, wait a second. Let's get back to paying for these physical products. No more. We're not doing this anymore, and here's why. So I agree with all that. Here's the stuff I don't agree with. Obviously, he's being an asshole to his fans. He's being an asshole to anyone online that could potentially be a fan. He's a jerk off for doing that. Obviously, you don't want to ever do that and talk down to people because they're complaining about a price point. You don't know their lives. You don't know where they're coming from. $200 might be a 2 or 3 weeks of food for this family. So you got to respect people's opinions. The other big issue, and Pooney will appreciate this one, Vinny has done this before with box sets in the past, where he's sold box sets to, I'm going to guess, thousands of people. They paid for those box sets, and he never delivered and never refunded anyone. Before you have the balls and the nerve to do what he's doing now, you better say to yourself, hey, once I'm going to sell, I don't have a lot of money. Once I sell this first single, I'm going to pay back everyone who bought the box set, or everyone who bought the box set. I have your emails. I'm going to send you the first single for free at the very least to make your $200 back. So those are the things that I have a big issue with.
Okay, so how about you next, Sonny?
Yeah, I agree with honestly most of what Joey's saying and what Vinny said, right? Is the artist getting ripped off? Yeah. Is the industry jacked? Yeah. You know, somebody paying for a brick out of a house, stupid. Somebody paying for chewed bubble gum, stupid. I got you, right? Are you an asshole? That's true too. Are you jacking every one of your fans? That's true too. Right. So I get what he's trying to do and what he's trying to say. It's the asshole to the fan that I got the major problem with. Right. You could have said that such a different way. It's like, hey, appreciate your feedback, but the way the industry is right now, I have to do stuff that protects myself. Done. You don't got to be an insult. You don't got to be an asshole. You don't got to turn off every other fan that's reading this. You think you're just talking to one person here? Dude, are you nuts? This isn't just one person. Right? There's nothing. There is no music that I would pay $200 for 3 minutes. The only way I'm paying $200 for 3 minutes, I would do it for J-Lo, but she would have to be sitting here and spend the night with me. Then I'll buy the rest of the singles too.
Oh, God, poor J-Lo would have
Oh,
to
boy.
immediately go to the grave.
Lee, your thoughts?
I totally agree with Sonny.
About J-Lo?
And Joey. No, not about Joey. And Joey. That Vinny can, make the price point for his art where he wants. And I've never had a problem with any fee. Like, if I don't want to do it, I just don't pay for it. I don't bitch about it. I just don't pay for it, or I do whatever I want to do. But the way he's speaking to people is just so insulting. Like, why's it got to be degrading? Somebody is concerned about paying for their utilities because it's kind of, the economy right now is kind of brutal. So why can't his fans be thinking like that? Like, why do you got to insult them? I don't understand.
Okay, so I agree with everything that you guys said. Okay, I agree with everything you said. I agree with some of what Vinny said. Man, it's your product.
Right.
If you want to put it on for sale for $50,000 and only worry about selling 20 copies to make your money, you go right ahead. Kiss did that with a gold single a year ago.
Right.
And everybody said the same thing. They were like, that's fucking nuts and stupid. What Kiss didn't do was come out and go, you guys that are complaining are fucking babies.
Right.
Go. And that is the
whiners.
difference. So here's the difference.
They're whiners.
Yes. And I don't know who he's talking about with the bricks. It's probably Paul Stanley's house. I believe Paul Stanley's house was knocked down and people bought the bricks.
Yep.
And, some people, they made fun of other people. That somebody actually mailed me a square of Paul Stanley carpet from the place. There's probably Paul Stanley DNA in there. It's pretty gross when you think about it. But
I know someone that has a bunch of his stuff.
Here's the difference, okay? If somebody doesn't want to buy something that somebody else puts out, a smart person says, I'm sorry that you think it's too expensive. I'll be putting something else out soon that it'll be more in your price range, which is what they did right after that gold record thing came out. Other things started coming out. The problem is you're an asshole. And that's the way an asshole responds to people. You weren't understanding at all. You were a jerk. And all you had to say was, I totally understand. Here's why I'm doing this. I fear that if I put this record out, it's going to get stolen. And you know what, Vinny? It will. It will. And we understand that. Mm-hmm. What we don't understand is why you went after that guy. I'm sure in the way that you went after him, I'm sure there's plenty of people bitching and moaning about the fact that this single costs $200. But all you have to do is copy, paste, enter. That's it. You lose no fans by just saying, I understand where you're coming from. Here's where I'm coming from. This is the way I feel.
Right.
Okay. Now, Vinnie Vincent's fans, I see that comment right there. Watch out, Joe. Vinny's Warriors may be coming for you. I'm not worried about that. Okay. If I am supporting Vinny selling his stuff at the price he wants to sell it for, and if Vinnie Vincent's fans want to pay $200,
go ahead.
I don't have a problem with that at all. Make your money, baby.
Right.
I'm not even kidding. No, I'm not joking. I'm just saying that if you think about this, if I walked up to your house one day and said, hey, I want to paint your house, it's $1,000. And you say, $1,000 to paint my house? That's awesome. Here's $1,000. And 20 years later, you still haven't painted my house. And 29 later, you haven't painted my house. But between 20 years and 29 years, you kept walking up to me and going, I know I haven't painted your house yet, but would you like your stairs fixed? Would you like your windowsills fixed?
Another
And
1,000.
every single time we've bought the windowsill being fixed.
Yeah.
And we've bought the other thing being fixed. And every time people have supported you, even though they get this, obviously Vinnie Vincent's not painting somebody's house. My point is, you still have people's money. They haven't got what they wanted to pay for.
Well, I think, right. Go ahead.
At some point, you have to address this. You did address it 9 years ago. Here.
He said he's going to send two. Didn't he say he's going to send
Atlanta.
2 box sets to people?
One is going to be the thing he owes you. The other is going to be the one he's giving you as basically an I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Now, I will tell you that our buddy Mike Brunn, he did an interview with Vinny. Can you guys see that?
Yep.
It says, so he did this in 2019 now, okay? December 2019. Ex-Kiss guitarist Vinnie Vincent says a box set he's been talking about for years is being held up by financial challenges. Still, he's determined to release it at some point. I'm working on it. It's my masterpiece in the making, Vincent said during the Merry Metal Christmas fan gathering he held last weekend in Nashville. We created extra books to go with this, really high quality picture books. It's quite an expensive project. This was supposed to be 6 cassette tapes of the demos, and unfortunately I got detoured for 25 years. So I'm picking up the pieces. It's been a long time trying to find daylight. Okay.
Here's my problem. He owes me one. I've moved 8 times since then. I don't have the same email address. How do I prove it? How do I prove that he owes me a box set that I mail ordered and spent $150 for in 96.97? How do I prove it?
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This is
Look
really
here.
before the internet is huge. Right? This is before the internet and all that.
Yeah. Looky here, Chuck McFarlane. You see that right there? Dubai. See now, Chuck, I don't know where you're going with this, but I do want to point something out. Kiss played the concert, right? We all bought, well, lots of us, not all of us, but lots of us bought the packages. Okay. We did not get them from the company that was supposed to be sending out the packages. Okay. However, I contacted Kiss and they at least sent me a box full of stuff, autographs, pics, t-shirts. I got a part of a train. You know, it was at least the $200 worth of what I spent. They asked me which package did you buy? This is what here's my receipt. This is how much I spent. My understanding is that wasn't even on their thing. I'm not arguing with you, Chuck. I saw that you put Dubai. I don't know where you stand on that. You might be saying, yes, this happened with Dubai. It did. And a lot of people, sent in exactly what I did once I found out from somebody else who said, hey, but at least something was tried. Okay. Chuck says, do you expect to get everything you order from Kiss? I do. If my money gets placed in an order from Kiss, I should get it. If I don't, I'm just saying.
Well, they tried to make right their screw up. That's all.
Yeah.
Great.
There's a dumbass out there that owes me 2 books. He hasn't got me the 2 books yet either. That's been 8 years.
But again, here's the biggest issue. I think Vinny has burned so many bridges, pun intended.
I love you, Chuck. I want to make sure you know that.
that I can't understand how people will still lay out money for product like this and have the same things happen over and over and over again. This guy came back to that Atlanta Expo, which was what year, Joe? 18? 17?
18.
18. And
for what? For
that Atlanta
Dubai?
Expo,
Atlanta Expo.
his Atlanta
Oh
Expo.
no, I think it was
18.
9 years ago now. So
Wow. Okay.
No, it was 18. 8 years.
So whenever it was, Vinny came back after 25 years disappearing, and everyone was so excited. He was that missing link to history that everyone needed, whether it was a signature, whether it was a photo with him. Nobody had anything of Vinny's, and he was set up to really, really capitalize on his career again. He could have set himself up with these appearances and little releases and little shows here and there to have a good living for the rest of his life, feeding off of us Kiss fans, because we would have paid stuff to go see a Vinny show, go wait in line for Vinny's autograph, whatever it was going to be. People would have done it. And he's burned so many bridges even since then. No one's ever questioned his talent. Kiss never questioned his talent. Paul, Gene always said how talented he was. It was all the other stuff. Vinny is nuts. If he thinks that he's going to release this, and then you can already foresee what's going to happen. He's not going to sell 1,000, and nobody's going to get a refund. And he's going to keep promising it, and no one will ever get it. It's mind-boggling. But you know what? Is it his fault after a while? If 200 people spend this money and he doesn't ship you the CD or the whatever he's going to ship you, or you get a refund, is it really his fault, or is it your fault for trying it one more time with this guy, Vinny? At the very least, do it in person. If you're so convinced how good this is, do it in person. Wait till you sell 1,000 tickets, appear in person, pre-sale, half the money, whatever it is, and then appear in person and hand these people these CDs to make sure everyone gets it. That's the biggest issue with Vinny. He's just so unreliable. And even on a Facebook rant like that, so unpredictable. How could that guy, he's not rational. Julian said it in the comments. We're trying to make something rational with someone who's irrational. He doesn't process information like the rest of us. He doesn't think he's doing anything wrong. He probably doesn't even think he owes anyone money for the box set, or he really believes, I'll do it in 10 years.
It's a shame. Social media, right? For folks, Vinny's one of those people. I think there's a few out there. Some of them might be president right now, but there's a few people out there that need to gather their thoughts before they speak, right? To make sure, just edit it a little bit. And the problem with social media is, goddamn, it's basically drunk texting, right? Like when I first saw that, I saw it on Facebook, and I'm like, was he maybe hammered? Right? Because that's the first thing I think of when it's like crazy like that. Right?
Like manic.
Yeah, it's like there should be a lock on it or something. Got to pass a breathalyzer or something. Like, it's unfortunate because then whatever just comes out. And these guys are not good at thinking and speaking on their feet because that's not how they normally communicate. Right? So something happens and an emotionally charged thing goes, and then that's it. Comes through your fingers, and that's it. It's there forever.
I met him in 2018 in Atlanta, I guess it was, and he was so nice. And I didn't pay an extreme amount of money to have a picture and an autograph with him, so I don't know what happened.
I think the difference there is you're seeing the best of him, right? He knows he's going somewhere. He knows he's got to behave. He knows
really
he's got
nice.
fans there. So you get the best of 5 hours of him.
Mm-hmm.
Put a lot of work into you seeing the best of him. Right? But social media, dude, while you're in your jammies, somebody takes a shot at you.
Right.
And you don't got no control. Dude, it's just death. It's bad.
It really is funny seeing the absolute two ends of the Kiss scale. We have Peter on last week. He's an angel. He's so sweet. Everything he's doing for fans, and he's trying to release this record, and he promised a rock record after all these years, and he's trying to put it out, and all the things he's doing. He's so nice and humble, and at the Kennedy Center and the red carpet, he's just so sweet and humble, taking his victory lap. And then you have this maniac, Vinny, on the other end, really losing control on the internet to some poor fan that just said, hey, this is a lot of money for a song. And the guy got shredded. it's incredible to see two people. I mean, obviously Peter was 1,000 times bigger than Vinnie Vincent, but two people who, you know, were in KISS and made it in their lives, and to see the differences, it's really mind-boggling to me.
Once again, I want to make sure everybody understands. Look, you guys, I have a ton of them. Look,
I have a bunch too.
I have a bunch.
What is
What is
that?
that?
That's the show he didn't show up to.
Oh, Rockin' Pod.
The
Yeah,
Rockin' Pod.
yeah.
Anyway, I still have all. Every once in a while, when
He
I
didn't
send
show
out,
up.
He didn't
I
show up.
think that there was more
Last
of an
minute.
issue there.
Boy.
We'll have a show about that one day if we could get some people to talk about it. Look, I want to make sure all you Vinnie Vincent fans out there that are watching this understand. We don't have a problem with him charging $200.
No.
It's just when somebody asks why, excuse me, the response was not, this is why.
We also think he's very talented too.
Okay,
just-
that's down in one corner.
I don't
Okay?
know.
Well-
Listen, I'll tell you, and you guys have heard it because I sent it to you.
I mean,
don't
it's
give a shit anymore.
songwriting, and you know,
I have a song from Vinny, an unreleased song that I got sent a while back, and it is phenomenal. I'll tell you,
It's great.
It's
So
great.
with Faisal singing, right?
I-
With Faisal singing?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I
but-
heard one with Faisal singing.
It's an incredible song. Vinny's playing. I don't know when it was exactly done. From what I know, it's new and it's great. I think I love that first Vinnie Vincent record. I like the second one too, but I like the first one more.
Yeah.
So no one's ever questioning his talent. It's his methods. I don't know how many of those box sets did he sell, Sonny? Do you have any idea?
I don't. Okay, this is what I can
Not
tell
a
you.
clue. I don't know.
Oh, this is what I could tell you. In the interview that he did, because I watched it again today, and we're going to watch it. We're going to watch the part about the box set in our after school program. So all you guys that are part of that, you can come and watch.
boy.
He did say, I'm paraphrasing. I believe he said he stopped it early. Now,
Right.
what that means, I have no idea. I mean, early to him was I was expecting 1 million to sell. I stopped it early at 23,000. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. It's all
But
relative,
it
right?
could have been 10 and two, and one of them was Sunny. You know what I mean? Okay. But so once again, Vinny, and I'm sure somebody's gonna send this to him, dude. Nobody has a problem with you you charging $200 a song. Go ahead. Some
Just
people
don't
will
talk
buy
to
it,
us like that.
but don't talk to your fans when they say, hey, you know, this is kind of expensive for how times are right now. You know, I don't know why you felt insulted by these comments. I read it more than one time, and I don't think that was what the person writing you meant to, you know, make you feel.
Even if he did, he's the person, he's the public figure that has to. If he's really looking to make good with people, he's got to take the high road there, like you said, Joe, and just say, "Hey, listen, I can't sell my music for nothing. I'm going to make
Right.
nothing off of this if I put it out and people just steal it. I have to at least try to make some money. This is what I do.
Mm-hmm.
If it's too much for you, I totally get it. I'm
Sorry.
hoping
Yeah.
there are fans like the people who buy the bricks, because he's right. People will buy
Sure.
anything. I've had people when I'm at shows, $50 for your sock. I'm like, dude, are you crazy? Get away from me. Are you nuts? But people, listen, people do that type of stuff. So I get it. If Vinny has songs, that's a creation of his. That's worth money to him. I understand him wanting to sell it for a certain price if he's really digging into the studio so much on it. But to snap back at people like they're animals and curse them out on the internet, he's not going to get very far doing that.
I stood at the Vegas landlocked thing in the room looking at some paintings that Paul Stanley had done that were super tall. I don't know how much they were. I think they were like 100,000, 50,000, something like that.
The originals.
I remember. I don't remember. No, they were
print.
really tall. No, they were originals. Yeah.
Wow.
And I looked at it and I was like, not only is this too expensive, but it doesn't move me when I look at it. I don't get it, you know? And Vinnie Vincent has a better chance of making me go, oh, that's a good song, and buying the song than Paul Stanley does at that painting and going 50 G's. That's totally
But
worth
people
it.
that want to buy Paul's paintings, God
go
love
right
them.
ahead.
Right,
Go right ahead.
exactly.
Look, there's no, like, everybody looks at a piece of art differently. I might
Yes.
look at something and go, I think this is what they're trying to say. And then Joey will look at me and go, what are you talking about? He's, in this painting, they're talking about this or this. I get it. Why are you talking to this guy like that? Why'd you have to? I mean, you're calling your fans crybabies and all. It's not a good business decision, dude. Not a good business decision. It's a huge mistake, especially when you're. And now I don't know how many singles you sold. You very well may have sold the 1,000.
Is it on sale already?
I have no idea. I'm not looking it up.
Sonny, hold on. Joe, how many did you buy? Come on, Joe.
Yeah, you bought 2.
Come on, Joe.
He'll never get them.
You know what? That's a great question. Is anyone on this thread? Did you guys, anyone buy that single?
Why don't we
be
all
honest.
put money in and buy one and see what happens?
No.
And what's the
I'm
time
just
frame?
kidding.
Can he have your money for the next 23 years?
It's a great question. Right.
Because he could say, unless it says the 1,000 have to be sold by this date,
Right. If they don't sell in all of 2026, whatever it's going to be, New Year's Day 2027, you will get a refund.
Yeah.
But guys, that's never going to happen. A guy like Vinny, he's not rolling in money. If he gets a couple $1,000s from you guys, he's not sending it back. He's
No
not.
way.
Just
No
like
way.
the box.
Just like, and that's again,
Because you have to do that on purpose, right? You have to have it in an account. It's got to be in an escrow account. Can't be touched by anybody. Like, you got to do it kind of the right way. If you're not going to do it the right way, then.
Well, and Sonny, you just said it exactly right. When you do stuff with an escrow account, that's the difference. Like I hire freelancers to do some stuff for me sometimes, just to whether it's generate a video for me or do something like that. I hire freelancers on a website called Upwork, and they're great. They can do anything they want. Hey, I need a logo for this. I need this for that. I need this for that. I need a quick edit of this music video, but I need some graphics in there. It's great. You literally hire freelancers, but when you hire them, my money goes into an escrow on this website. They do the job until I click it and approve the job. They won't get the money. So it's all protected. If Vinny I can't imagine what he could even do to protect that. It's not protected. Vinny will keep your money. He's done it already. He's got how much Sonny's money? $300, Sonny?
Yeah. Something
Which
like
that makes me extremely happy, by the way.
Well, the asshole owes me $2. He's got $350 or something like that.
I mean, that guy with the book is unbelievable. The magic book is, it's the same thing, right? Guys, I've written 5 books since then, right? They're not all, listen, I know this guy was putting together this glossy, beautiful hardcover colored book, and my books are very quick. I do them through Amazon. And they're not that type of book. Like Lydia Chris's book is gorgeous. It has all these, beautiful pages and stuff. That's not what I do, right? Julian puts out tons of books, but it's information-based books. This guy was putting together this high-priced book. I get it. And that's why he was charging whatever he was charging, $150, and my books are $25. But you're charging all this money. Where did it go? You used it. You didn't use it for the book. Because even then, you could have taken all your stuff that you've had so far, even if you exclude all the pictures, and even if it's a subpar product, send it out to the people who bought. Even if it's all just text, say, guys, I'm so sorry. The book I promised, it's not going to happen, but I need to get you guys something. Here's all the text that I've written for this book. That's what I can give you because I never got the ownership for the photos. Whatever happened. There's right ways and wrong ways to handle it. Vinny's going to handle it wrong. That guy handled it wrong.
So, all right, I want to make sure everybody knows here. I see a lot of new names. You guys see a lot of new names on the show today?
Yeah.
I'm guessing that a lot of you found us either from the PETER CRISS episode or from just seeing that this show was coming out and you wanted to talk. So, like, I don't remember, and I apologize if you've been on before. I don't remember Nicola That doesn't mean you haven't been here before. I have.
I know that
I have
guy.
music.
I know that guy. He's great.
I have music out streaming. There's no money to be made from streaming. I have no problem with Vinnie Vincent trying to make some money. Me neither, dude.
Because Peter didn't stream his, right?
Yeah, Peter didn't stream his, so he can make money.
Right.
Gene, if you remember, when he put out his box set, wasn't there a specific thing that said you cannot share this? Sonny, correct me if I'm wrong. You weren't allowed to like share it with people.
That was more him going, hey, don't make me come after you.
Right.
This stuff is for you only. And if you remember, some of that stuff hit a little bit few months later, but not all of it really ever hit YouTube or whatever. It's like people forgot about it or didn't care or whatever.
Yeah.
But he was selling an experience and you got music with it. That probably is the better way to go if you really want to help your fans out.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But I'm also a believer that every concert that I go to from now on should give me one of those CDs to remember them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if it, like I got friends that are in Sacramento. They're started, they got a startup band. It's been around for years. It's like, dude, when people come see you, just give them a CD. Even if they use it as a coaster or have it in their car or have it in their house, you have something in their house. You know how hard it is for you to have something to put in somebody's house?
Yeah. Now I remember Nicola here. Once he mentioned Kiss Cancer Goodbye. I'm sorry. My brain. Anyway. Okay.
But Sonny's right. I mean, the difference between today's day and age, I get it. Listen, I'm a musician. Would I love to sell physical product again? Of course I would. But what musicians have done, they've kind of pivoted and they sell experiences now. When I was a kid, I saw Kiss at Madison Square Garden every year. I saw them in 79. I saw them in 84, 85, 86, 86, all those years. I could never even dream of going backstage. No chance. You never even thought of it. Could never meet these guys. Everyone was bigger than life. Celebrities were bigger than life. Now, musicians have to sell meet and greets and product and bricks and carpets, whatever the hell you're going to sell. That's to offset. They don't, and even the ticket prices for tours, right? When I used to go to tours in the 80s and 90s, tickets, 10, 12, $20 maybe. I remember when the reunion happened, I think tickets, were they 100? They were less than 100, right? But they were expensive for me, like $75 or something like that. And I was like, oh my God, $75 to go to a concert, because you were still buying some product then. Now they have to offset it with all these meet and greets. So that's the difference. You're not buying their records. You're getting their music for free. Their music has now become their promotion for themselves to do everything else, to tour, to do meet and greets, to sell a book, to sell a podcast, whatever they're doing. The music has become their commercial.
And the ticket prices have really skyrocketed.
Yeah.
Yes. I went to meet Gene Simmons in Tennessee. I had something that I wanted him to autograph. Okay. It's autographed by Ace. Thank God. Peter. Thank God. I wanted to get Gene. I want to get Paul. In order to do that, I had to pay the price that Gene wanted. And it was expensive. It was like $350 for an autograph.
Well,
now, am I stupid for paying it? Joey, answer that question.
No, not if you want it.
That's what you want, Joe. It's your money.
Watch. See Sonny smiling. Sonny, am I stupid for paying that?
No, it's your money, dude. You can do whatever you want with it.
Okay, maybe I think I'm dumb.
To you to have it signed, so it was worth it.
Okay. The point is, once again, we don't care what he's charging for his product. If Coca-Cola comes out tomorrow and they go, bottles of Coke are going to be $25, and we're sorry, but everything's more expensive, we had to charge more. You have to understand this is how it works. But if they put out a thing that says Coca-Cola is going to cost $25 a bottle, and fuck you if you don't like it, what?
You whiner.
Right. What a great point. You know what? I would love that. How great would that be if Coca-Cola comes out and says that? But it's all relative. It's what people are going to buy.
In the end, this is what we're saying. try your tacts. Clean them up. I'm sure you're tired of bitching and moaning from fans because that's what we do. The problem is that you didn't strategically solve the issue, and the issue is making the guy understand why you're charging $200.
Berating him instead.
Yes, I do not think that person, and this is just my opinion, and everyone has an opinion, even Joe. I felt like the guy was just going, hey, why? Without asking why, he was saying, why? And then your answer started off some shit about caviar. You could have dropped it right there. My work is like caviar. It's worth the money.
That's it.
Period.
Yeah.
Boom. That's it. You could have stopped. Now, were you sitting at home going, this is going to get Podcast Rock City to talk about it? Yes. Did it work? Yes. Was it still, let me tell you, you have to do some cleanup. There's got to be some cleanup here because more people are upset about you talking to the fan the way you talk to them than they are about the fact that it's going to cost $200,000 billion to buy a record. So in the end, 10 songs, $200, $2,000 for people are more upset that you're shitting on them rather than,
Here's what I think.
Yeah.
Take your $200.
Well, that this comment is 100% correct, but and publicity, any publicity is good publicity, right, Sonny?
I don't know about that
It's not
anymore.
true.
Yeah.
No,
I
way.
don't know about that anymore.
That's why I said it. Negative, it does not help.
It used to.
Almost.
With the cancel culture, it doesn't help anymore.
It's different. So here's the difference. The Kiss Gold record, right? The press that got and the backlash. How could Kiss charge whatever it was, 50 grand for a gold record? Oh my God. That was all the free press to sell the product behind that. It wasn't to sell the 50 grand record because a lot of people did say, oh my, what are you, crazy? We're not buying that. The difference is Vinny's not getting all this press, and obviously his negative comments is that's shit press. You don't want that. Selling it for $200 would have got him enough press. We're talking about, everyone's talking about it, that it would have created a buzz. And then he's got to have a meet and greet, 2 months later that created promotion for. You can't create the promotion with the bad press for the product that the bad press is about. That's not how it works. Kiss did the gold record just to kind of keep their name in the spotlight, and you're selling other things. Gene says rock is dead. He's on every podcast. Every person in the world is talking about Gene Simmons saying rock is dead. And by the way, we're on the End of the Road tour. Come buy a ticket. So that's what happens.
Let me ask a couple of questions. Will he get another gig? Will he get, like, HorrorCon will still give him a gig?
Yes.
Sure.
I would imagine so. And when I walk by and
Because they got to buy their own booth, I think. You got to.
I don't know if they have to buy their own booths. I would imagine that they're given the booth.
A guy like Vinny gets a guarantee and an advance and all that stuff. That's the scary part with Vinny. If you're giving him an advance, he just backed out of this last con that he was supposed to do. I forget, was it in New Jersey? I don't remember where it was, but he just backed out of one. And
right.
I don't know. Did he get an advance and never return it? That's the stuff that will get around to these conventions and you don't hire him again. If he returned the advance and he just didn't do it, blah, 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 whatever, then someone else will take the chance. If there's no risk, it's still a reward. It's still a guy from Kiss. He's going to, and it creates this crazy Kiss world promotion. It's worth it. But here's what I think. Take your $200. Don't buy the new Vinny single. Go buy 10 of the new Peter Criss records. And let's get Peter to number one. Listen, gold records are almost impossible these days. You got to sell 500,000 copies. But let's get him to number one. Just because the record is great and Peter's a good guy and we should support good people, not maniacs like Sonny Pooney.
Peter appreciates his fans.
I do want to show you guys a couple of things. We're not done yet, but I got this for Christmas from
Okay.
from my mother-in-law, which I can say now. Look,
You have a mother-in-law
check
now.
this out.
What a great mother-in-law.
Nice.
How amazing is this?
The Alive shirt.
Uh-huh.
Sweet.
Cool.
Your mother-in-law is an enabler.
Yes.
She needs to help you be less of a homer.
Okay, now one other thing.
Guys like Joe are just so easy to shop for. She's like, oh, I guess I'll get Joe a Kiss shirt.
Done. 5 seconds. Amazon Kiss Joe.
Yep.
Boom. Also, I don't know if yours has shown up yet, Joey, but
Yes,
Peter
nice.
Chris record showed up. Did you get yours yet?
I didn't get my physical vinyl yet. My CD's back there that Peter gave me that night that he signed, but I didn't get the physical copy yet. I think it's saying January 9th. Mine is saying.
Ooh, Sonny, you got the silver.
You got the silver.
You know what? That's the one I would have ordered. I didn't realize the silver was like the double platinum silver. I just thought it was like a silver.
Yeah, baby. The
Mirrored.
silver's hot.
Cool.
Mirrored.
Silver was not available when I went to purchase.
Now you got to go get the silver, Joe.
Oh no, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Okay, so here's the look at that.
Oh,
Peter Chris.
you drat.
So I'm gonna
So
pull
great.
mine out. This is the
What did he write on it, Joey? Did he write
just a signature,
Just his name?
signature, and number 3 with the little drum.
Oh,
drum
nice.
set? Yeah. All right, this is the album. What do they call it? Sleeve? On the back, it has all the artists that performed on it in the windows. You can see there.
Yeah. Billy and
mine, of course, is white because you saw the white cover.
oh, cool. Is the silver? Oh, did you open yours yet, Sony? Or
I haven't opened it yet, but I bought it on iTunes, so I listened to it on iTunes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's silver.
Okay.
that's cool.
All right, we're at an hour. Let's go ahead and just recap here. Nobody has a problem with you charging $200 a song. Well, we're standing together as fans saying, please don't talk to us that way.
That's it.
Don't remember. Next week you'll put something out that might cost $50 and you want everybody to buy it. I'm not buying it if you talk to fans like that. You know, plain and simple. You have the same thing with fucking politicians. You have the same thing with movie stars that, you know, they talk to people like we're stupid, and they talk to us like we're under their feet. Fuck you. We're not.
I mean,
you are the one.
You want the new year?
You want my money. That's what you want. You want my money. In order to get my money, do this. Show this record and fucking say please.
Wow.
Plain and simple. Here's my record. Please buy it. It's good. And then I'll go, man, I'll buy that record and check it out. And then I'll decide whether or not it's good. But fucking don't say buy this, you whiny bitch. I fucking don't like that.
Karen,
because, right, Sonny? We hate bullies, don't we, Sonny?
I cannot stand a bully.
I
can't stand a bully, and I can't stand somebody who dishes it out but then can't take it. And we know for a fact that Vinny can't take it.
Every one of us,
late night Joe,
no matter what the situation, every one of us deserves respect. If you're an asshole to somebody and then they're an asshole back to you, too bad for you. But I didn't read anything in there that was bad. Did anybody read anything in there that was bad? I mean, you know, the only thing that came close was, I don't know, like what kind of something having to do with like why you would need that much money. Still, I don't feel like the guy was being an asshole. I'm just saying,
Joey, it's marriage, Joey. It's marriage. This is what you're feeling here.
I would like to personally apologize for all those little kids watching.
Marriage can change a man. You're absolutely right.
Marriage can change a man.
This is not the single Joe from 2025. This is new married Joe in 2026, fired up, not ready to take shit anymore. You could see the steam
no more
coming
shit
from his little ears. Look at him.
Doesn't even take 2 months.
I can tell you,
We ain't even too much right now.
he's still adorable. Look at those cheeks.
If anything, my life is a million times better than it was
He's just taking no guff anymore.
November the 13th. I'm just saying, if Paul Stanley would have, I have not seen it personally, but it would piss me off if fucking Paul Stanley did it too.
Another
F-bomb every sentence.
Just so you know. But like if Paul Stanley said, if you don't want to buy the gold record that costs $50,000, fucking get fucking lost, beat the street, get going. But that's not what happened. And
Stop
it pisses
whining.
me off that this fucking person took the time to write something and basically ask why. And the answer was shitty. It was shitty. All right. Sonny, do you have anything? I love all you guys. I really do. Sonny, do you have anything
It
to add?
sounds like it.
Speaking of rats,
As fans, we need to stick together. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's Joey or if it's Sonny or anybody. If somebody asks you a question, hey, how a logical question, and you shit on them, we need to stick together and go, sorry, dude, or dudette, no more money.
Here's what I got to say. Don't buy the Vinnie album. Go buy all the Hailstorm albums instead. They're better.
There you go. We missed you, Sonny. Even Joey. Joey?
yeah, I mean, the Handsome Devils, we just released our full Vegas, the Kiss Landlocked Vegas pre-party show. It's on YouTube right now. I think we're at 15,000 views already. It's crazy comments on it. What a set list that night was. Check it out. It's on YouTube right now. Just type in Handsome Devils Deep Cuts or Handsome Devils Vegas. It'll pop up. And of course, obviously, the Kiss Drummer book, which, by the way, Peter and his wife was telling me something that I should have added to the book. And I did so much goddamn research for this book with gear and Peter's gear and Eric's gear and what he played and how he played and when he played it and endorsements and trying to get footage and documents. And I don't know how I ever missed it. All the years I was watching Peter, Peter was showing me how he has the upside down symbols so often on his kits. And I didn't list. I knew it too, because I remember seeing all the pictures of him playing the upside down symbols and like the end of Firehouse and stuff. And I didn't list it anywhere in the book, and I completely forgot about it, and I shit the bed. But either way, go on Amazon and check out the book. There's tons of other great facts and stuff about the Kiss drummers.
Yeah. Lee, do you have anything to add?
No, I'm still coming down from our Peter Criss interview. It was so great. It's such a good experience, and buy his album. It's so good.
Yeah. Look, somebody even wrote here, look, I'd rather have the Vinnie Vincent album over the Peter Criss POS up. All right, that's your opinion. It does not hurt my feelings. I get it. If you like what you like, this is how it works. This is what we have to do. But but nobody should crap on you because that's your opinion.
Even someone like that, that's someone who didn't listen to the Peter record. They probably have never even heard it. Because I'm telling you, if you heard this record, it's effing killer. I don't say that. I don't drop the F-bomb all the time like Joe.
All right, now all seriousness aside, all fun and all that, I want to talk about something. Yesterday, I found out that D-Rock passed away, who used to be on our show. We don't know why or how he passed away. I got the message from Brent, who used to do the show with us. You guys all maybe remember D-Rock mostly from the audio show. He's the guy that had the voice like this. And, he cracked my son up by talking about going to the bathroom and dropping off the devil's donuts. And my kid was in the 8th grade, so that was really funny. And so D-Rock passed away. I think he was only 55 years old. Rest in peace. I will tell you guys that I did see a comment from Jody in there as well. Nice. I think Jody was really hurt by this. He's destroyed. I have not talked to Jody. But this hurts. D-Rock was one of a kind. He was definitely sweet. He was a little weird, but not in a bad way. You know what I mean? So D-Rock, rest in peace. And you know what I'm going to say. We love Kiss and we love Kiss podcasts. And you're going to hear the commercials for all the ones that we love. Right? Hey, Happy New Year, by the way, to all of you guys. Right after this in 3, 2, 1. Peace.